Hello my sweet friends, how are you doing? This time we're gonna use the mix patch to create something like this, real easy, fast, awesome, and as always we're gonna notice something at some point, just like this, a cat. Alright, let's begin by opening a new project and delete both the default slide. Click on camera and extract the texture. Now we're gonna need a rectangle, so open a rectangle and full size it, just like this. Create a new material, and if you feel that is too dark for you, you can add a spotlight just like this and grab it a little bit. So now you feel happier. Delete everything. Go on the material and turn it in flat instead. Click on texture to open up the patch editor. Drag and drop camera texture inside the patch editor and connect them. So here we are, back at where we were. We want to add something in the middle, and it's gonna be our mix patch. Here it is. Add. So you're gonna notice that you have this little menu under the patch. We're gonna use color for this time, but they're all really useful. So connect camera texture into alpha, change the first color, and you instantly gonna notice this negative effect. Looks like the color are inverted. And if you try with the second color, you notice that you're adding just a little bit, a touch of color, and you can go really subtle with those. You can try and of course mix them up. This is why we're using the mix patch, but you know, it's up to you. So grab your color, click OK, and then test the alpha, which is the last one. So I've connected the camera texture in the first color, messing with the alpha, and as you saw and noticed, we got a kind of duotone effect. But let's go shop a little bit some free patches from the Spark AR library. Click there, patch assets, shaders, and I want to import a few things like the 2 colors gradient, the 4 colors gradient, why not? And then adjust colors and the Rgb Shift Shader. That it is. Alright, so let's try to grab the gradient 2 colors and connect it, the output inside a mix. Try with the second color, and then this is just up to your taste. Just pick your color, mix them up, try some variations, and here is what it happened if you try to connect it in the first color. Grab the gradient 4 colors and connect it to the available slot. You notice you're adding even more colors to the camera texture, and of course you can connect them and have them working together. Let's now try the Rgb Shift Shader. So connect the camera texture inside the RGB and then the RGB in the available slot. You can change the models and the view to see what you're doing in a different view. You can turn down a little bit the first color and make it darker, just almost black if you want, to reveal a little bit of the camera texture inside the gradient. You can try by connecting the Rgb Shift Shader to the first slot and then change color in the second color slot in the mix patch. This is getting kind of confused, but it's not. It's still our camera texture, mix patch, and output material, just working with these 2 little friends, now 3 little friends, like the 4 gradient, the 2 gradient and the RGB shift, just working together like a team. Let me organize it a little bit so you can understand better what's going on. So it's just that. The mix patch is just really cool if you try to implement few patches together just like this. Let's try to add the adjust color, and I want it to go from the camera texture inside the adjust color and then the output inside the mix, so I can adjust a little bit the contrast. I can add a loop animation and just plug it straight inside the hue. You know, you can make all of this. If you want, of course, you can just import a picture of a cat you always wanted from your computer, drag and drop it in the patch editor and connect it with the mix inside the patch editor. Really beautiful. Or of course you can get a mix of both just by taking the cat and plug it into a multiply, take the result of what we made, and here you have it. A beautiful cat on top of a really cool effect, just using mix. So I hope you liked this one. Please like and subscribe if it helped you, so I can deliver you more contents every week and always fresh. Love you all. See you in the next one.